All right, day 5. We're live and we are prepared to continue with this green log sesh. We've got let me go ahead and turn private chat off. So we've got 10 out of the let's go ahead and just look at the log real quick. We have got 116 kill count. We've got 10 out of 25. We've gotten 2 duplicates, 2 Derek's plate bodies, which are 900k a piece, so not mad about that, and 2 Varix helms, which I'm pretty sure about 190k. We got several pieces yesterday, 2 pieces of Aram's, the Derek's helm yesterday, so we got all 3 of those. Carol's leather top is 1.3 mil, so we were really lucky to get that one, I think, first or second day. So we're getting right back to it. I'm going to go ahead and gear up real quick. I think I was spending some time at the crab. I'm dangerously close to a defense level, but we'll have to wait for another day for that because we are going to gear up and get right back to it. So let's go over to our Guthans tab. I also did a whole lot of smithing today, and I did about 7 or 8k. I think 7k Addy bars, and we increased the bank by about 3 to 4 mil today, so that's been really nice. And then I've got a whole bunch in the Grand Exchange, I think. Yep, getting ready to be purchased. So a whole bunch of coal, a whole bunch more Addy. And then every time I've been saving all of my seeds, and every time I get up to a new level, I've been turning those into the tree seeds into saplings because they make a lot more money. So I would definitely recommend that if you can do it. If you have the patience. All right, let's get geared up. I'm going to have to check the amount of shots we have on the blowpipe. Make sure that we have enough. Let's check it. Oh, we haven't even used 1,000. That's crazy. I started out with 10k and went from there, so it's been pretty nice. All right. Let's change some settings up. Reactions, participants. There we go. All right. How are we on death runes? We'll leave those out for now. I think this strange old lockpick literally has like 1 more use. Yeah, so we're going to alch this one real quick. Let's take the rune pouch out. Let's get a nature rune. Bang, bang. Yeah, I know it's worth a lot of money. That's why we're alching it. So we buy them for close to 40k, but when they're pretty much gone, we can still get 19k out of them. So it's only about 21k per lockpick. So we've gone through 2 of them so far. I think I alched the other one a little early, but yeah, we'll be all right. What else do we need here? Well, let's go back to this. Yeah, we'll put this at the bottom. We need our spade. Can't miss that. And then get another strange old lockpick out of there. Throw that right there. Prayer potion. Let's get 2 things of food, 4 things of food. And yep, that'll be enough because we're going to get 3 things of runes and some cash. That'll leave us 1 slot for an item. And I think we've been doing really good on the prayer pots. So I think I'm going to... Also, I need to remember to leave that slot open. So, all right. We leave this one open because when we do our swap... Oh, what am I... I'm just so good at this. I'm crazy good at this. When we do our swap, it pulls the shield over to there, and then we can pull it back like that. So, don't like that weapon being there. All right, I think we have everything we need. Let's double check. We're going to hop over to World 330. That's where we've been stealing the use of other people's houses. Ooh, 1,999 people in that world. We may have to take a minute before we can get in there. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, let's go. All right, we're in. Let's go. I thought we were not going to be able to get into that, and that was going to be heart-wrenching. All right, let's head over to the homestead. What friend are we using today? Anybody we usually use? I didn't like Schizo's house before. You know, we were using Dad's house yesterday. Let's go back to Dad's house. He's got custody this week. Let's make sure we're topped off. Teleport menu, I think it was L on his. Barrows, L, nice. All right, first run of the day. Look at that, we're looking pretty kitted out too. Look at that. Blood Bark looks amazing. If we were using Ancients, we'd get a lot of extra health and stuff out of it, but we don't need that. All right, we're digging and we're killing Aram. All right, 40% way through the green log. Absolutely loving that. Good stuff here. All right, prayers off. Let's get out of here before we waste prayer. Derek, what do you got for us today? Oh, he's spawning quick. He wants it. Ooh, quick kill. All right, go over to Verak. This Barrows log has been pretty fun so far. I've made quite a bit. I think I've made about 3.5 mil from that. While I've been doing this, I've been going for 99 smithing. And I'm at 78 so far. We'll be at 79. I'll probably finish that up tonight, realistically. And then I want to try to get to 85 by the end of this coming week. And then that'll get me into rune bars. Rune bars are literally a mil an hour. So we'll be knocking down a ton of money. And that will be great. Carol, my favorite place. Oh, you're not here? You're not home? You can't go caroling? It's messed up, man. All right. Torag, I guess we'll hit you instead. Ooh, max hit, 47. Hasn't changed at all since I started this. We will eventually go up another magic level. It won't be today. I was expecting to go up more magic levels than I thought. Or more magic levels than I've kind of gotten so far. But you never know. We might have to do 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 kills before we greenlog this. So we're only 100 kills in. It feels like we're 40% of the way through because we have 10 of the logs. But realistically, we could be absolutely nowhere and not know it because it's all RNG. So we will see what happens. Carol, you didn't let us go caroling at your house a moment ago. But now we're coming into the crypt. And we're getting absolutely no... Oh, let's go this way. It'll be one less use of the lockpick if we go this way. Let's make sure audio is all good. Probably could have checked that before, huh? That was easy. Let's go find a worm to kill. Hey, worm. Oh, hold on. Carol's here. And he's being rude. Hey, Carol. Would you like to go caroling? Max hit. Love that. Let's get rid of that. All right, but the problem is that I just want to kill a worm, not you. Let's go through there. Come here, worm. Oh, hold on. Hold on. The worm actually wants me. Don't do it to me. Thank you. All right, coming up on the first drop of the night. What do you say we just get a drop right off the bat? We're at 86%. This has been an easy one so far. We're opening the chest. Decent bit of money, but no collection log. 37K. Not mad about that. Great first drop of the night. Let's go to Dad's house again. Did Dad get offline? Darn it. Dad always leaves when I need him most, man. All right, who else we got in here? Max House. What a name. Surely he's got a nice house if he literally has a, Max House name, All right. I do like this layout a little better. This is cool. Barrows is 9. That's really way off. Maybe we'll do it that way instead. All right. I like to kill Aram first. There we go. Because then I don't have to worry so much about the swaps. They don't have to be as difficult. Oh, Aram. See if we can get some quick kills today. 18? Let's go. All right, as I said in the beginning, we got 3 collection logs yesterday. At the beginning of stream, I called it. I said we were going to get 2 and a duplicate, and we did better than that. I'm thinking that we could get 2 again today. 2 new collection logs. I know I'm being hopeful, but isn't that the whole point? Isn't that why you gamble? All right, Derek's going to be it. That means we're going to finish off the top level here with a little bit of extra prayer. Love when that happens. Is that the ancient staff? Yeah. Oh, he's wearing full blood bark. That guy's not taking any damage. He's healing through it all. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The max hit taking half the health. Oh my goodness, we're wrecking Torag today. Or that's not Torag, that's Varric. Carol, you're next. It's caroling time. It's Christmas. Give me a gift. I'm hitting a bunch of hard hits right at the beginning today. Man, super quick. All right. Torag, you're next. I'm actually glad that I decided to do this on stream because realistically, and we all know this is true, if no one were looking, I may not still be doing this because I would have already made a boatload of money. I have no intention of keeping these armor sets. And this isn't the best efficiency in terms of anything other than just getting the green log to do it. So when you throw in the fact that everybody gets to watch you do it, and you get them, the clips and all that other stuff, and it just have a little more fun than just killing the same thing over and over, it's a lot more fun. So appreciate you guys coming by stream and have a little fun with me. It's been great. All right, come on, Guthin. All right, Derek, we're coming back. We're going to my friend Derek's house. Fresh page. There we go. All right. Into the crypt we go. Man, unlucky. Oh, green lights all the way though. Green lights and a bunch of weird stuff that I don't want to have to kill. Come here. Come here. All right, I'll kill you instead. Come here. Yep. Easy kills. Let's go through the door. Find a skeleton to kill. Oh, skeleton. They just don't want me to have great successes today. They don't want it. All right, let's go through here. Oh, hey, Derek. I'm going to go ahead and hit the prayer pot just to be safe. I do have to kill one more thing probably after this, so I'm glad I'm killing him first. All right, 83%, I think. Let's kill this little crypt rat. They're always... Oh, and then he disappears. I'm just always being disrespected by the crypt rats. They're the worst. All right, and we're opening. And we're collection logging. We are, in fact, not collection logging whatsoever. All right. We're going back to Max house. Max house. Man, this house is... What the... This is huge. What's this guy doing? He's got different fountains. This is crazy. This is an impressive house. It's like when you go to your rich friend's house, you're like, wow. I didn't know concrete could be so nice. All right, Aram. Back for round 3. Or was this round 2? That was our second one, so this is our third one of the night. I think our KC started at 116. We've been doing 33 a night since we got the hang of it. So that should be 149 tonight. So you know what? We might just take it straight to 150. Oh, I didn't use my specs. Specking? How disappointing can a spec be? I'm literally going to do a montage of all the terrible specs I got. It's going to be a long montage. It's going to be minutes long. Gets pretty crowded in here. I think I might turn Entity Hider back on as soon as I get done with this kill. Bye, Darok. We'll see you again in a few minutes. Approximately 6 minutes. Ooh, quick 35s on Derek. So I'm thinking for the next challenge. I don't want to lock myself into it, so I may change my mind. But I'm pretty sure the next one, just based on my stats and things that I have done and all that, I think Perilous Moons is going to be the next one. From what I'm looking at, it's a lot of fun to do. The loot is like 1.5 to 3 mil per hour, so that's really nice. The combat stat requirements are really close to what I currently have. And it could just, in general, be a really good, fun thing to do. The mechanics are a step up from this. It could be good. I don't have to do any requests to do it. At least I don't think so. We'll find out. But it's either that or like Zulrah. Which I think I might be a little too early for Zulrah. Because like I could get the kills, but like if I'm not being efficient with it, then what's the point? I also think Titans I might wait a little while on. Because Titans, you can get your kill count or your kill time really, really low if you have good stats. Like the friend of mine that taught me how to do those runs that I did my first runs with before I did solos. I mean, he's doing 60-65% of the damage in our rounds, and my stats are, you know, in the 80s. So, you know, if I could do 50% more damage by just having my levels higher, I might as well go do another boss now and actually benefit a little bit more and then go back and do that. So we're probably going to do Moons next. It's a lot about movement as far as I can tell. And I think it'll be fun. So if you're ready for that, that one will probably be at the end of February. Let me kill this skeleton. No, he wants to kill that skeleton. There we go. Got a little bit of volume here. Oh, these crypt rats. How much percentage do I get from them? So it's 62. 62. You get 4% from a crypt rat. offensive. All right, let's just go ahead and go through here. All right. Come on. Through the door. You know what? At that point, I might as well have stayed out there and killed him. He's nearly dead. Took like 4 minutes to click on the door. All right. Let's go around here. We are going to have to fight Torag. I definitely think that I should turn Entity Hider on, which I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Entity Hider. There's still tons of stuff in here. Crazy. All right, I'm at 86 without even fighting Torag, so... We have gotten these runs down to most of the time not using a second prayer potion. But then when we do, it's only one dose. I also grew all of the Raynar from these. And then I also I've been growing a bunch of Avanto lately. And I turned all of that, I bought the Mortmeyer fungus and the amylase crystals and turned that all into stamina potions to use for smithing. And that's been really nice. I have 500 doses sitting in the bank. So that should get me to 85. All right. Another one. Aaron, my favorite. Why do I feel like I'm getting no audio? Oh, that's why. All right. Have you guys been able to hear me on stream? I'm actually kind of wondering if anyone's even been able to hear me on stream, and I'm wasting my prayer. Okay. Well, we're going to find out in a second if I've been completely silent the entire time. Sorry about that if I was. And because we're not paying attention to that, we didn't do our armor swap. There we go. All right, so if I've been doing all this talking without actually being on stream, I'm going to be quite upset. Quite frustrated with myself. All right, Carol, since you can actually hear me this time. All right, so just in case I was completely and totally muted that entire time, because I see the audio here, but it doesn't mean it's actually getting to you guys, because, the settings may not have been right. I do plan on doing Perilous Moons after this. I'm thinking about doing, because I'm doing my trip to Vegas at the end of this month to see my sister and my niece and my brother-in-law. And then I'll come back from that. And probably if I'm thinking that I'll be done with this green log before that. And if I am, then we'll go ahead and start on Perilous Moons. I think just having the Blood Moon armor will be cool. By that point, I won't be quite as concerned about... I don't like having armor that I have to spend money to maintain. But obviously I'll be a little less concerned about that. Because at that point, I'm making $1.5 million an hour on that. It's likely that I'll make 30 to 40 mil from that. I could make, 25 mil from this. So far, I think we're at 8 mil total drops. So, yeah, what is our total so far? Yeah, 8.5 mil so far, just from Barrows. And realistically, we haven't made up the money that we spent on buying the blowpipe, because that was 9 mil, and I got it at a bit of a discount because I bought it as a Tanzanite Fang and then carved it myself, so that saved me about 300K. And I've done that a few different times, so I've done that probably 10 times. So really, the total cost to me is probably about 10 mil. I'm sorry, if it's 9 mil, so the total cost to me is probably closer to 6 mil. Let's go through this door, so we have to use one less lockpick. Hey there, Bloodworm. I usually have a hard time getting to you guys. What was I saying? Yeah, so I've made back probably half of what it cost me to get the toxic blowpipe. And if all I do in this entire thing is pay for just getting upgrades on weapons and stuff and just keep progressing the account, then it's absolutely worth it. Again, I did mention early on, but I'm going to mention it in every episode and try to put it in all the shorts and everything like that. I do plan on giving away all of these sets. So when this whole thing is done, I'm going to put a video out showing... Ooh, there we go, come on. I'm going to put out a video showing this entire process, a lot like my cooking and fletching videos and everything that you've seen so far. I'm going to go ahead and pick these up. These are awesome. I'm just going to use these. Hi, Zarek. So when I do that, in that video, I'll put out the final details for giving away the sets. How to get in touch with me, how I'm going to give them away, what worlds I'll be in to give them away, things like that. And hopefully you can just meet up with me in the game, and I'll give you those sets. Not a bad drop right there. Did get some mind runes that time. Yay. Or no, those were death runes. Those are even better. Let's get these in order. There we go. Reverse order. All right, now we got some extra food in there so we can tank a little bit more stuff and not use our prayer pots, which will be nice. Let's rejuvenate. Get some color back in this screen. And we're off for another one. What's our kill count right now? 120. 120, so average 12 so far per drop. It should be 15. And then 15 average. And then hopefully we don't get too many dupes. Which, again, I'm not worried about getting dupes because that's just more money in the bank. But I'm going to calculate this real quick, what the average should be. So if I'm super lucky and I get everything right on drop rate, it should be 375 kills. That's not going to happen. It's realistic for me to have to do 1,000 kills. So we will see where I land. I'll probably land somewhere in between all those numbers. All my darts from the last round. I can definitely see how people get a little bored with Barrows. I think in terms of content, it's not nearly as good as a lot of the newer content, like Moons and stuff like that. But the money that you make from this is just, ooh. And if you're an Iron, I think this is really good. The runes that you get, I would definitely play a little different if I was an Iron. And I plan on doing this as an Iron Man in the future. I would definitely play it different. I would get the combat achievements first, and I would get the Mori Hard Diary done, and then I would do Barrows. Because you wouldn't lose any of the prayer. You'd get 50% more runes. So in terms of this being of real benefit to you, you'd have all the armor sets if you green logged it. You'd have probably 30 mil worth of runes. I mean, you could probably get your magic to 80, 90 from the runes you get from this. And so this would be a really big one to do if you're Iron Man. But I think also it's like the requirements to do this efficiently as an iron are pretty high. So it's going to be a little bit different, you know, in terms of, because you're not just having bloodbark armor for no, like that means you would have to do moons first. So you'd probably be using not as good of gear. So you would need to not have the prayer drain. You can't really use other people's houses, so you'd probably have to have your construction level up yourself. It'd be a very different thing. So I am planning out in my mind. I do want to eventually do an iron. I want to do a group Iron Man. And yeah, I'm thinking this will definitely be part of that grind as well, but it's going to be a very different experience as an Iron Man. Very different experience. But as a group too, I think it would. As a group, it's just going to be a different experience. You know, you start to learn. Even so, when I came back, you know, I befriended somebody in the game that has been playing since we were both kids, and you know, he just knows everything that there is to know about the game. Can I not be bothered by the crypt rat man? But you know, there we go. So there's things that he knows that I don't, and so I learn literally every time we have a conversation, I learn something new. And then, you know, there's new stuff that has come out that maybe he didn't know something about. You know, he didn't know that the twin flame staff was both fire and water, and that it counted as the runes. So the way that you set up your let's go through this. Can I hit you first? You know, we're just gonna go through here and try to get this worm over here. Come on, buddy. Come on. You know you want a Fanta. Just kidding. He does not. In fact, does not want a Fanta. Oh, he does. He wants to Fanta all over the place. That's awesome. I lost my train of thought. These worms are getting in here, getting in my brain, messing me up, you know? All right. Picking locks. Who are we going against? Varak. So we are going to pot up. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect timing. Oop. Using the wrong prayer, man. I'm going to say this for the 100th time. Part of me wishes that the Twin Flame Staff had a spec so that I could use my spec energy. And part of me knows that that would be just the most overpowered nonsense there's ever been in a video game. This thing's already overpowered. All right, decent drop there. 21K. 33K on the last one. That is one of the coolest things about this too, is no matter what, you're profiting. It costs me, like, because I make my own potions, and I got the Addy darts for free. The total cost to me here is just probably 2,500 GP per run. You know, we'll call it 3K just to play it real safe and be conservative. But you know, if my worst that I've gotten so far was 11K, and that's just insane. So 8K profit every few minutes, no matter what, is pretty bingo. Loving that. I do wish we could kill Aaron faster. Because, boo. He is our slowest one. I wonder if that's just true for everybody. If that's the way everybody feels. Does Aaron just take a while for everybody to kill him? Is he just the guy? Alright, Derek's going to be our next one. We usually have decent luck when Derek is our way into the crypt. Let's dig away. Alright, I do keep forgetting that I don't need to use prayer as much because I picked up that food. I think these crabs heal for 22. Yep. Alright. Getting hit for massive amounts through the prayer. That's what Varric does. I imagine if you don't have the prayer pots, like, you could eat through all of this. But it'd be tough. Also, can we talk about this? Like, how's he aiming that thing? It's got a brick on the front of it. He's just walking around with a dart gun with a brick attached to the top of it. It's not a bolt rack, it's a brick. Can I leave the place? Thank you. Alright. Toe Rag's turn. Come on, Toe Rag. There you go. I wonder if it's worth it to use Mystic Might. In terms of the math. I have to look it up. There is like a DPS calculator I can use. See how much faster I can kill them, and then kind of do the numbers to see how much more loot on average I would get, and see if it's worth the offset. Ooh, 42. Love that. Do not love the 19. Ugh, come on, come on. One more. Now all my prayer's gone, man. Alright. Derek's definitely going to take some health out of us, but again, we got to use up this food, so we'll be alright. Okay. We're not going to be going to kill that skeleton. A hidden entity has killed him. This might be an easy one. Alright. Oh, and the skeleton's just waiting on us. That's perfect. No, not the blood worm. Put me through the door. Give me the skeleton. There we go. Did we kill him? What just happened? I'm confused. Alright. Derek, we're gonna tank you this time. Oh yeah, we are. Holy crap. Are we gonna shoot rounds at the enemy? There we go. Jesus. Oh, not a bad one. I bet you that's a decent amount for money. 23k. I'm not mad about it, but I'm also not very excited. All right, another one coming up. Aram, you're first as usual. Wow, I was a second late on my prayer and got hit for 19. Teach me to do that. I'm exceptionally tired today. Didn't sleep well last night. I woke up, if it gives you any indication of how I slept last night, I woke up at 3 a.m. and did a farm and tree run and a birdhouse run. Just because I was up and I was so awake that I was like, screw it, I might as well do it. But I did, I have made about 7 mil today on the account between flipping some stuff on the GE, made about 3.5 mil making the Addy bars, made a few mil, probably a mil total on growing herbs and stuff, but a lot of that I didn't sell because, like I said, I kept the Avanto and the Raynar to make potions. Because it's always those. I mean, those are literally the 2 potions that I used to get to 99 herb lore and make profit. So, of course, I still make those potions because it's worth the time. I've broken my time down to where basically, if I'm not making 1666 GP per minute or if I'm not saving that amount of money with the action that I'm doing in the game, then basically if I'm not making $1 million an hour, then I don't do it. And the reason I do that is that there are so many other more valuable things in the game. And sometimes, you know, the time value of just go buy the thing. Go buy the stamina potion, because the hour that you're not spending doing quests because you're not walking slowly around the map, you're spending getting developed further into the game so that you can get to those things that make, you know, multiple millions per hour. And so if you can afford it, it's oftentimes worth it to spend money on certain things. But since I'm growing the seeds anyway to get my level up for farming, which I'm about to hit level 70 farming, which is going to be fantastic. You know, if I'm doing that anyway, and then I have these herbs that I paid almost nothing for, because Avanto seeds are like 600 a piece, so I pay about 3,500 GP per Avanto run, and I usually make about 100k. It is the most disgusting profit margin I've ever seen in the game. It's absolutely insane to me that that's the profit margin. I'm genuinely surprised by it every time. I don't understand it. If I have like 2 herb run, like 2 of my 5 herb patches have been dead before, and it made no difference in my profit. I still profited off the run. It's insane. If you haven't started your farming, or you're worried about that, do it right now. Like being somebody that kind of off and on played for 20 years and never really got into farming, please take my advice. Do it, and do it right now. There's a few quests that'll get you up to like level 17, and then you can do some tree runs. If you're doing your birdhouse runs, which you should be doing anyway, then you're probably gonna be able to get me out of here. Get me out of here. Oh Jesus, is that Carol? Carol's about to destroy me. Oh I'm gonna be doing the destroying. I am the destroyer of Carol. That was beautiful. Yeah, so if you're doing your birdhouse runs, then you're gonna get tree seeds. Save those up. So if you're not ready for farming yet, or you don't want to sink the time into whatever, start doing your birdhouse runs. Because if you get used to doing those, before you know it, you're going to be level 70 hunter. Like literally just before you even know what's going on. And then you're going to have a ton of tree seeds. And trees level you up so fast. And then if you're doing herb runs, then that makes it really easy, because your herb runs will pay. Oh, that's going to be an easy run. Your herb runs will pay for your tree runs. Let's see. Collection log? No. Let's get out of here. We're a little low on health this time. Talking too much, not paying attention. But yeah, your herb runs will make so much money that it'll pretty much always offset the cost. Even doing use, you're offsetting the cost of those trees. So you can theoretically get to 99 herb lore without paying a penny, and do it pretty quickly. It's one of the faster leveling skills. So I definitely would recommend it. If you haven't done it yet, do your herb runs. At the very least, do herb runs, because they just make so much money. It's insane. Avanto seeds are insanely inexpensive. Nowhere else are you going to turn 3,500 GP into 100k in 15 minutes. Nothing else you can do. Actually, you can. You can buy a Tanzanite Fang. You can carve it into a toxic blowpipe and sell it on the Grand Exchange. But you need, I think, like 92 fletching to do that, which you have to invest a ton into. So right off the, and you can do that from level 1. It's insane. Farming is one of the best skills in RuneScape, and it's honestly satisfying to do. Do it in conjunction with Hunter. You have a great time. I'm also really happy about smithing. Smithing has been really cool, because like with the blast furnace, the rate at which you make money, it's insane. Like making 800k an hour making Addy bars, and then like there's never really, like, the biggest thing with that is you're worried about whether or not they're going to sell in the Grand Exchange. When you have a 500 GP margin, oh no, I only made 450 GP off of this run. I only made, you know, 750k instead of 850k in this hour. It's like, oh, woe is me. At your absolute worst, you're still making a boatload of money. And my recommendation for that is buy a bunch of materials for it, and go do smithing, but do not look at how many you have left. Just get into the rhythm of going back and forth and do what I do. Throw some music on and just vibe. Just have fun. Before you know it, you're literally going to have several mil in the bank. With Addy bars, I was almost at first doubling my money because I slow bought a bunch of stuff. And now I'm buying it a lot faster because I'm being limited by the GE limits of 4,500 per hour for 4 hours. And you can make about 2,700 bars an hour. So it's you kind of need to be buying around the clock, which costs millions. You need to have a lot of money to do it, but it's another reason to keep doing it. Eventually you just, like I have, I think 8 or 9K right now just built up in the bank, ready to go. Every morning I get on. I did 7,000 Addy bars this morning in like, I think it was a little over 3 hours. And just vibe the whole time. Just put music on. Have fun. All right, Guthin, you're the last one here. Let's ruin your day with a quick 46 to the face. Ooh. 3-tap? The 3-tapper? No, we did not have that kind of luck. Started out so well, then I'm just... All right, let's go back to our favorite one, toe rag. Look, can't tell me that doesn't say toe rag. Come on. All right, once more into the fray. Oh, there's no skeletons waiting for me? I'm offended. They didn't greet me. Yes, cave rat, you can get away from me. Oh, Torag is coming out of nowhere. Oh, I probably could have tanked this. Torag's a little wiener. I'm about to mix potions right in his face. Come on, Torag. Man, I started out hitting Guthin so hard, and now Torag just won't die. What's really embarrassing is when that thing comes up on your screen and tells you which one to click on, and then you click on the wrong one. And then you need to use up your lockpick to get through the door. That's really embarrassing. You should try not to do that on stream. I've done it twice. Alright. We need to kill 2 skeletons in this final room. I guess we'll take a bloodworm. Yeah, this has got to be really crowded because everything's dead in here. I may have to go back through this door just to spawn another. I need to get this to 86. 76. Can we spawn another? Alright, crypt rat. I don't know why these things frustrate me so much. I'm only going to get 4% out of this and have to kill another. Spawn another. Hello, bloodworm. Will this be enough? I've never had to kill so much at the end of a run just to get my loot. Ooh! Alright, we're back. We're back. We're hitting good hits. Alright, collection log for our troubles? No, just a boatload of the lowest level rune that you can get. What's the money on that, though? Oh my god! Oh, that is terrible! Did I do something wrong? Did I offend the gods? That's going to be the first run I've ever lost money on, because I used so many runes. Oh, and then my player's offline, so I can't steal his house. I'm just getting... Anti-quester? You're my spirit animal. Oh, too bad you only have a level 3 Ms. Tokes. Let's go see what they're cooking up in there, you know? I can't. That was crazy. 2,300 GP. I spent more to wake up this morning. Yeah, I'm here, and I don't care about what you're trying to sell me, bro. What am I going to do with this 300 GP thing you just gave me? I'm going to drop it on Miss Tokes' floor. Someone's going to get a free gem. All right. Barrows. D. Don't know why Barrows wouldn't be B, but I don't own a nice house, so. All right, let's get in here and kill Arams. Let's not forget our prayer this time. If you're going to do this, I would definitely recommend getting a blowpipe, especially if you're at the level to do it, because I was using everything under the sun to try to kill Arams before this, even with good stats. And the kills were just taking so long. It was literally taking me an extra minute and a half to do each kill, and I was using more prayer potions. So it was costing me more and taking me more time. So if you can afford the blowpipe, do it. Dara, I'm going to shoot you in the face with a spell. All right, what's the over-under on it's going completely dry tonight? What are you guys thinking? Hit me in the chat. Give me with the plus or minus on what you think we'll be getting tonight. I still haven't figured out. I think that's just on a hill. I don't think it's crooked. It bothers me that that looks taller. See? Going up a hill. Is it crooked? It's like when you put your blinds up and you put them up perfectly level, but the window's not level. And it's like it looks like you put the blinds up crooked when in fact the contractor messed up 25 years ago when they built the house. No, you don't think I'm getting any drops tonight? Uh-oh. Carol doesn't want to do any caroling. Does anybody else notice that says tag? K. Oh, yeah, that one. All right, I'm gonna stop playing that word game before I get canceled. I'm about to get myself in trouble. It sounds like I put the blinds crooked. No. What's funny is I'm actually talking about one new and one repeat. I'll take that. Especially if the repeat is a Carol's top. Easy 1.3 mil. I can't believe the 2300 I just got. I don't know if you guys were here for that, but that hurt my feelings. 2300 was, it hurt. I'm gonna need a therapy session after that. What brings you in today, patient? I only got 2300 on my drop. I think that's when they admit you to the psych hospital for like, for something weird, you know? Yeah, he lost his mind. All right, let's go back to Carol. It's time. I'm the best friends. They're down for anything. Oh, you found the gem crab? I'm telling you, bro. It is the best new addition to RuneScape. All of that ammo I gave you, all from the gem crab. I literally stood there. If you get a 3-tick weapon, so like a scimitar, or once you have the oh, we'll go ahead and kill this guy. Once you have the whip, once you have level 70 attack, start saving up now for the whip. That is by far one of the best weapons in the game, and you will use it until the end game. So it's like 1 point something mil. Start saving up. But yeah, I camped the crab, and if you, I think I've said this to you before, if you walk forward right when you hit, and then click on the thing that you're picking up, and then click on the crab again as soon as you pick it up, you'll basically never lose a tick. Oh, I wasn't ready for Carol, and he was ready for me. And that's why I get hit for 14 to the dome area. I think he shot me in the head. I think there's an arrow sticking out of my eye. Is this like Minecraft where there's just like 19 arrows sticking out of your chest? Does he have 1 health left? No, he has 2. Now he has 1 health left. All right. Collection log coming up. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let's see if that one was worth more than 2,300 though. 61K? Let's go. Making up for that 2,300 on the last one. Yeah. You're just. So what's happening is all those, like that Avis device you went and got, there's a whole bunch of people that are just like newer level, and they're trying to train pure accounts that are like pure range. And so they just go to the gemstone crab and they don't D for Barrows. They go to the gemstone crab, but they never bother getting the Avis device. But they have a boatload of money, so they just give their account 100,000 adamant darts, and then they just end up on the ground for you and I to pick them up. I don't know an exact number, but I'm willing to bet that I have made 10 mil from doing that. Wow. First one, Aram, is gonna be our way in. But yeah, so anytime you're doing any, like, I just was at Gemstone Crab while I was, hanging out in the chat and stuff with you guys. Got a whole defense level, 75 to almost to 76. 12K away. And I did nothing. I clicked 4 times. Come on. Oh, splashing when he's got 5 health left. I can't believe it. All right, we're going to see what happens today. I'm doing some relatively inefficient runs. We've had some questionable ones so far. See what we do on our worst day. You know what I should have done today, but I was being a lazy bum because it's Saturday. I should have built out that thumbnail for the stream. Would have been better. Being better. Oh, whale. You gotta rest and hang out with the homies sometimes, And then get right back to it. So we can hit 7s on Carol in the dungeons. Yeah, I'm going to try to do 33, but 33 will end me at 149. So I think I'm just going to do 150 today. I think I'm going to end it at 150. $150 first 5 days. That'll be an average of 30 runs a day. Not bad. Ooh, quick kill. Love that. Oh, Zach, for your Abbas device, you can right click on it and there's an option to, I don't remember what the actual option is. I'll check it in a second actually. But you can turn off, so I don't know if you know this, but it'll just randomly attract or pick up items as it goes along, and it'll make a bunch of steel arrows over time. So if you want free steel arrows, it's kind of passive. It'll occasionally pick up other stuff. But it kind of, when you're at a higher level, just ends up putting junk in your inventory. Because, like, what am I doing with a steel arrow right now? It's just going to take up inventory space and mess up my swaps. So you can turn that off later if it starts getting in your way. I did not know you could turn it off, and Judicator told me, and I was very happy. So, again, good to have a friend that knows things about the game that you don't. Come on. Come on. Yay, we did it. All right, I'm just going to push through this little hole. Go over here. Yeah, attack me. No, get away from me. You're a rat. No one likes you. We like worms. Worms are better than rats. I don't know if that's true. All right, who are we facing? Aram? Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Bink, bink. It's almost like I could look up here at the left and see who I'm going to have to face. And yet I don't. This was a good kill on Aram. That was nice. All right, 86%. What do we got? Just a whole bunch of nada. Whole lot of nada. At the end, you want to see 1 mil from Crypt Rats? Yeah, good luck, because if I got 1 mil from Crypt Rats, that means that I'm never playing RuneScape again. That's what that means. All right, 41K in runes. Loving that. Let's go back to Mrs. Toke's house. Why is everybody getting offline? I need you guys. Okay? I need you. Let's look at the house board. Anti-Quester. Michigangsta? Oh. It's too bad your house has literally nothing that I need, because that is the coolest name I've seen on RuneScape in a while. Go Michigan. But also, Michigangsta. That's cool. All right, let's go back to Schizo's house. We've been there before. I don't think I like the teleport location on this one, but... Oh, it's not bad. Kind of on the way. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, where's your Barrows one? G. I thought I hit the wrong button. I was going to have to teleport back. Yeah, I am at, I was looking at this earlier, 8.7 mil so far, 126 kills. I've gotten 18,000 Chaos runes and 31,000 Mind runes. No, Crab is on every world. I've had luck going to really crowded worlds, but then you'll have more people trying to pick up the loot off the ground, and then sometimes I go to worlds where there's only a few people, and because of that, nobody's picking anything up, but like there's one guy using dragon darts, so you're picking up 15k at a time. So I just have fun with it, and if you're feeling like you want to switch to a different world, do it. There's no real benefit or not of being in any particular world. Also, if you're wanting to spend the money on it, go buy some. If you're training range, I probably wouldn't use range potions right now at lower levels. They're kind of expensive to train lower levels. I'd wait until you're at 70. But for melee, get super attack and super strength potions, and maximize your, or at least attack and strength potions, because those are super cheap. It'll definitely get your levels up a lot faster. That's what I did. I was using super combat potions for a while, and then I realized I was just downright wasting money, because why do you need a higher defense on something that barely ever hits you? And then one more thing for Crab, because it has no defense, you basically want to use the fastest hitting weapon that you can. The benefit to slower hitting weapons is they hit harder. And so against high defense, they're great. You'll do more DPS. But so, for example, if you're training range, use darts, not not a bow or crossbow, because you're going to get like half the XP. So it's literally better to use like a bronze dart than it is to use an adamant bolt. All right, toe rag. Another one. You've got 2 weapons. I've got 2 weapons. Only I'm well protected. Just kidding. I'm out of prayer. All right. Them doing this with the vowel in the middle and all the consonants around the outside. That's just... I don't know why my brain's seeing that right now. You just make extra words out of it. I think that's the most Guthin has ever hit me for. Ooh, 47. Man, he has taken half my health. Come on, kill him. Kill him! Thank you. All right. I'm going to have to play this one safe. From here, Senior Skellington. It is your expiration date. Apparently again, because clearly if you're a skeleton, you already died once. How many points that? 40. Why is it always the rat, man? Get away from me. There we go. The rats only give like 4%. The bloodworm, I think, gives you like 8. I'm gonna try to get a... Oh, I knew this was gonna happen. Ooh. Fastest prayer swap you've ever seen from Daniel. I definitely could have died there. He can hit for more than 40 if I'm unprotected. We did it! That was a little nerve-wracking. I could have messed up there. All right. Collection log for our troubles. Nope. I have a feeling that tonight's going to be dry. And I'm not worried about it because I am so far ahead of the drop rate right now. I'm not even remotely worried about it. But I just got a feeling. All right, I think, what did we say this one was? Barrows, G. Okay. Let's go. I don't really like when Aram is the one for the crypt because I like to kill everything in the tunnel with the runes because I'm sure that it's also a little bit more expensive for me to do that, but I get free runes from doing this, so I never run out of runes. I don't want to run out of... Wow, I'm hitting hard. I don't want to run out of ammo for my my blowpipe because that's just expensive to refill. But then again, I'm going to keep that weapon forever. I'm going to refill it, so maybe I just need to look it up and see for each type of enemy down there what's most efficient and just do it that way. Vac, you got a weirdly shaped helmet, bro. That's that 2005 modeling. I think I looked it up. I think Barrows did come out in like 2005. which is why it just had to be the first thing I did. For nostalgia and all. I don't think you guys were on earlier, but I'm definitely going to do what's called Blood Moon. It's kind of like Barrows. There's three targets. Camp it over and over. But my levels will be closer to what's needed for that. But that makes probably twice the money. And the Blood Moon armor is amazing. Woo, max hit again. I've hit max hit quite a few times tonight. It's been very nice. Shoot him. Why did I just take 2 hits before my character retaliated? What is the meaning of this? Yay, we did it. All right, Aram, I'm coming for you. This time I'm going to wear the appropriate armor right out of the gate. Let's test this theory. Oh, don't do it to me. Let's go. Why would you back up? Don't do this. All right, I guess I'll kill the rat. What's up, Bucky? Welcome back. No collection log so far today. Trying to outrun the crypt rats, but they're quick. All right, I think I already got 1 skeleton, so this should be good. Let's find out. Oh, Aram! I've got a spec here for you. 2 of them, actually. All right, I think I killed enough, but let's make sure we're at 86 before this. We open this. 83%. It is, in fact, not enough. Let's go, 90%. No collection log. 21K. Bucky, I got a drop earlier. 2,300 GP. I almost logged off. Almost did it. It was personally offensive. It was just a stack of like 300 mind runes. It was terrible. I'm definitely going to have to do some research on how to better promote the stream. Because I feel like it's going well. I feel like it's decent content. But I feel like I'm probably not doing enough to help people find it. So, that's going to be the research for tomorrow. I want 1 million viewers a day. Totally doable. Yay. And another one bites of dust. Pie dish? Who's eating pie? Let's go to the graveyard, and then let's eat some pie. All right, Carol, it's your turn once again. So it looks like each brother is 11%. The rats are 4%, and then I think the skeletons are like 8%. I need to look these things up. You'd think that I would have done that prior to starting a stream, but what's the fun in that? Come on. I'm out of prayer. Guthin, go easy on me. I know I've killed you 128 times, but that's not really the point. Let's make it 129. That would have confused me too, man. I also don't think I had all of my audio on at the beginning, so that's probably weird. But yeah, I'll definitely catch you later. Have fun with the kiddo on Sonic. Sonic's actually one of the first video games I ever played, so I'm quite fond of it. Come here, Skellington. This would be so crazy if I had to go all the way around here. I didn't have my lockpick. All right, that's all we needed here. Let's get on out of here. And who are we facing this time? Carol? So, with Carol, we are going to pray. He can hit pretty hard. Woo! I know we were talking about this the other night, but just being able to hit massive hits like that is insane. I don't think I'll ever forget the first 10 I hit. That hurts. But that's blood runes, though, so it's actually probably a lot of money. 37k. It hurts to only see one stack of runes, but then when you realize they're all 200 apiece, it makes it a wee bit better. All right. Right back to it. So if we're stopping at 150 tonight... Oh. How long have we been streaming? Oh my god, it's been over an hour? We're cooking. See, that's why you just forget about everything else and then just do the thing, you know? I love hitting 19s, but following it up with a 0-1-0-0-1-2-0, just let me hit constant threes, you know? There we go. Let's get out of here. Do the swap. Zach, if you're still on, I think I don't know if I told you this earlier, but later tonight I'm gonna run Titans with Judicator. If you want to watch that, I'll just stream it privately to our group. But that one's a lot more fun. But we got to get the nostalgia out of the way first, you know? Plus, I kind of thought about it as like, all right, what do you want to stream first? And I thought about the things that are more popular and the things that are going to take more time that I'm going to enjoy doing more and things like that. Why would I stream the funnest thing? Yes, I use the word funnest. Why would I stream the most fun thing when I had the least viewers? So it makes sense for me to just tough it out, do Barrows, learn how to stream. There's an art to it for sure. And then make a really cool video out of it. Because I actually, the thing that I'm most excited about for this entire thing is doing the collection log video at the end. Because I think the ups and downs of doing this is the most fun part of it. And, you know, if you haven't watched it the whole way, you can at least watch the video at the end and see what it's like to green log Barrows. And I think it's going to be a pretty fun video to make. Especially when you're hitting 46s. Oh, back-to-back 46s. All right, watch these 7 zeros in a row. Back-to-back 46s is nice. Soon, I'm going to go up a level, and I'm going to start hitting 50s as a max hit. And that's going to be where I start doing a little bit of freaking out. Because that means I can 2-tap these guys. I also wonder how much the magic potions are. Might look that up. Come on. All right, I hit those 43s and now... I'm going to look this up. Can't you do Grand Exchange, search? Wait, is that... Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that I had that in there. Magic potion. Searching. Wait, what? They're 188 GP? Why am I not potioning? All right, I might have to take a trip to the Grand Exchange. Just like pre-pot and then... No, well, it actually might be worth it to hold on to one. We'll see. I might mess around with that. If I could be a little more efficient here, that'd be really nice. If I start 2-tapping people, I'll get real excited. It'll change the mood entirely. All right, I need both of you to attack me, so... Skeleton, where are you going? I need you, man. Fine, I'll go get a different skeleton. See? I didn't need you. I'm only a little salty. Don't worry about it. All right. Come on, Carol. Caroling through the crypts. Hitting nothing but zeros. Then I'm going to open the chest. And I'll be a hero. I'm so freaking funny. I'm hitting a lot of zeros. And... Oh, that's a good run. That's a good one. Let's see, that's probably 50k. 30k? I'm way off. Back to Schizo's house. For a quick rejuvenation. I'm always hitting caps lock instead of shift. Are there any ranged weapons that 2-tap the way that the Twin Flame does? Oh, no, don't do that. Okay, I can leave. Great, come on. Oh. There's melee weapons. There's the Maquahitos. Those are cool. Derek, you're so wretched. Now give me your axe. It's worth lots of money. And I want it. Will you please? I still think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think we've gotten anything from Derek yet. We've gotten Varric's flail, and I think that's it from him. But now we have the helmet from Varric. And we're out. Carol. I'm actually about to go look at that. I think Derek is the only one we still don't have anything from. Torag is actually the one. See, maybe I need to stop making fun of him and calling him Torag, you know? Maybe he's upset with me and that's why he's not giving me his loot. All right, Carol once again. All right, I won't call you Torag. But you have to give me a piece of loot. You must respect thine enemy. Let's go mostly tank Guthon. I was thinking about it earlier too. I think I've made average every day this week between this and the smithing that I've been doing. I've made an average of 4 mil every day. Those are good numbers. You gotta keep those numbers up. Why? Well, I'm standing right here on top of this one. Why can't he attack me? I hate my life. All right, let's go over here. Maybe this guy will come on. Come on. Yay. All right, the good news is we don't have to use any of our luck things. What the? What in the world? Thank you. Okay. I think if we kill one skeleton, we'll have what we need. Thank you for attacking me first so I don't have to make a choice. Ooh. All right. Let's open her up. How dare I steal from you? Watch this. All right, come on. Almost there. All right. Collection log. Bang. I don't know why I keep trying to call it. I don't even think I'm getting one tonight. I don't think it's happening. All right, how much was that though? 21K? All right, straight back to it. All right, maybe if I want to get one, I just need to have more positivity. You know what I mean? Maybe if I say I'm getting 5 collection logs between now and the end of the night, then I'll just get them, you know? Just manifest that destiny. The forefathers would be proud. Not bad. Out of there before we lost too much prayer. I think it's time for another skill cape. I'm getting bored with this herblore one. I need another one. Go, leave before we lose prayers. I'd love to say I'm going to get the smithing one soon, but I just know realistically, like, that's going to take another month. Right now, it's between 76 to 77. It took like 2 hours to get the level. So, I mean, imagine what that's going to be at the highest level. Ooh. I want to say from what I looked up, it's going to take 10 hours just to go from 98 to 99. Crazy. That's a full day's work with overtime. One of these is going to be our ticket. Is it Torag or Guthin? I think it's Torag. Whew. All right, see, now I'm starting to call stuff. So now, I think with that correct call, I should go ahead and call it right now. We're going to get a collection log in the next 3 runs. We're going to manifest it. It's the secret. Ooh. It's looking good. Come on, Torag. I was just talking about the fact that I was going to stop making fun of you. You know, we don't have one of your collection items yet. I think it's just time. You're going to tell me that this rat got to me first? I don't like you. You smell so terrible. You've been in the crypt forever. Alright, at least we didn't waste the damage on him. Ooh, big 25. You know what? Oh, I wish I would have gotten through there a little later. Gotten the other hit off. Dude, what is what like the worm is right in front of me, and yet he gets his shot off first. I don't like it. I like that though. That was pretty freaking nice. All right, Torag, come here. We're just gonna have a nice little battle, a little 2v2 with the weapon systems, and then you're gonna give me a collection item, okay? One of yours right now. You just gotta manifest it, man. You just gotta tell yourself it's gonna happen. I get the Carol's Coif and the Bolt Rack in the same sesh. The same sesh. That's the way you do it. You just tell the world that you want it, and then you get it. That's awesome. That's a new collection log. Let's look at it. That's 11 out of 25. We're almost halfway there. Almost halfway there. Carol's Coif. So we've got half of Carol's set, half of Derek's set, most of Varric's set, and still nothing from Torek. But that's fine. We've manifested it. We're going to get it now. It's going to happen. I'm excited about that. I think only drop of the night. Forget you, Zach. You already said I was getting 2. Don't do me like that. I'm getting 5. Just because you said that. Don't do me like that. All right. Beautiful Carol's Coif. Not so beautiful when I put my shield in the wrong spot and I mess up my swap later. Oh, can I pick this strange plant? It's not here for me. It doesn't like me like that. Love getting the collection log item. I will say I have had great faith in my collection, just collections period. As soon as I got that pet without even knowing that pets existed, I got the squirrel at like level 32 agility. As soon as that happened, I knew. I knew it was going to be a great account. And we were going to have great luck. All right. I haven't gotten a back-to-back yet, though. So, maybe it's time. The Carol's Coif. I didn't even look at what that's worth. Oh, 86k. That's the one that's like the lowest in the game. Which is funny because the Carol's chest plate is worth a ton. But I think Judicator was saying that one is because people use it for PKing. It's got a big prayer bonus that goes with the range bonus. Woo. All right, we need so many collection log items, we have to bank. That's what we need. Let's go. And we're out of here. All right, Torag, I told you I'd give you some respect. I did, and then I got a drop, but just not one from you yet. So I'm gonna need you to help me out. You're holding out on me. Come on, one more hit. I have faith. Well, Guthin is definitely our way in because one of the other guys. Hey, Crypt Rat. Oh. Get tapped, bro. That skeleton just hit me for 8? I didn't know that could happen. Oh, I didn't know that could happen either. Come here, man. No, get these rats away from me. The rats hate me. All right, now give me that. Yeah, come back here, bloodworm. Yeah. Oh, the good thing is that we only have to tank Guthin so far. Oh, and he's right here. Let's do it. If we ever hit him again. There we go. The 43. And then the 1. All right, we're at 87%, so we definitely are not killing a single other being. We're going straight for the loots. Looting time. Back to back. Bang. Just kidding. Not getting anything. 29k. That's what we're getting. That's better than the 2300 from earlier. And we got the Carol's Coif. Hyping me up for the day. There's something psychological about coming to the house here at the end and hitting the rejuvenation pool, and that blue comes off the screen, and I just feel like I need to go do another run, you know? Like I'm ready. The weight has been lifted. I am rejuvenated. Experience. All right, another Aram down. Woo! Good kill. Get out of there. Come here, Varric. We only need one more of your pieces to complete your set, and then we can give away our first armor set. He hit me. Caroling through the crypts. Come on. Carol, I wouldn't mind one of your pieces either. Maybe a duplicate of your chest. That'd be nice. All right. We will find out at the end. Boo. What's funny is like you can have 99 magic and still splash. What am I doing? I left my prayer on that whole time. Doesn't matter. We're only facing Guthin. He doesn't do a ton of damage. Apparently, neither do I. And I immediately had max hit. Oh, skeleton. Oh, skeleton. I'm gonna shoot the skeletons. Go. Alright, we're gonna head out this way. Try to hit a worm in this room. Good, there's two of them. Let's go. Shoot him! Let's go. Alright. Carol, it's your turn again. Max hit to start. Another max hit. Can we do it? Pretty close. That's not far off. Especially when I'm around to turn around, open this chest, and get a collection log. Yeah. It's the other side of the saying. Like, you know, broken clock is right twice a day, but it's also wrong, like, a lot. Like the rest of the time. All right, the screen is brightened up. We are refreshed. We're on for another one. Go ahead and drop that. I need to stop pressing the caps lock button. Also, I was thinking instead of doing Blood Moon next, I do want to get on a pretty regular streaming schedule, but do different stuff, not just collection logs every day. Um, I was thinking about doing the uh, the diaries because I've never done them before. They're extremely important for your account, and it just makes sense to do that. It'd be something I can chat a lot more with. So I don't know. Maybe after this, I'll put it up for a vote on YouTube and just see if people would rather me do Blood Moon or do the diaries. Maybe we can do a little bit of both. Start out with a little bit of diarying every day, and then move into Blood Moon, or vice versa. Do Blood Moon till we get a drop, and then oh, let me stop wasting the prayers. Do Blood Moon until we get a drop, and then go do diaries after that. We shall see. We got tons of time to figure it out. Depends on how fast we get this collection log. I also wonder if it's worth it for me to hit some of the ranging prayers when I'm fighting. When I'm fighting Aram. Also, using bones to peaches and then actually killing the crypt rats and using those for food could be a really viable way of just like basically staying here forever. Because if you don't have the prayer drain, if you're an iron, that could be a really good strat. One of the perks too of staying at the same thing for a long time. You can really start thinking about like crazy efficiencies. Different things will just drop into your mind occasionally. Most of them will be terrible ideas, but you know. The one time you do it right is the one that matters. All right, collection log number 2 of the night coming up. It's happening. We're going to go through this. Everything's going to work out for us. Look at that. Look at that. A bloodworm just waiting for us. Unfortunately, we're incapable of killing it. We fit terribly every time. All right. Let's go. Skeleton's going to spawn on me right here. Nope, I'm just going to get attacked by a rat. Oh, hey there. Hey there, Varric. Can I have your final piece? Since you came and greeted me? I'm wrecking this guy. I mean, he's got the wrecking ball, but I'm doing the wrecking. Oh, hey, little crypt spider. I guess we'll see how much percentages you give us. 71. So, oh, they give 5%. I'm not mad about that. Let's see what a giant crypt spider gives us. Instead of a baby crypt spider. %, not bad. All right, I'm just gonna go straight in. Kill literally whatever attacks me. I think it's gonna be this bloodworm. That'll definitely get us over the 86%, and we'll go get our collection log. You ready? Bang. Like a typical man, wrong most of the time. All right, but that had to have been a good drop. 30K? Not bad. We're brightened up. We're refreshed. What am I doing? I'm not supposed to do that yet. All right. What are we at? 135. 15 more to go. So by the numbers, we should get one more collection log. I would not be offended if it was a dupe. Doing good hits here. See if we can... No, we're not going to get out in time to not waste the prayer, but... Oh, I actually forgot about that. So it doesn't drain the prayer on the first one if you haven't killed him yet. So it's actually best if he takes between 15 and 32 seconds to kill. Or 16 and 32, I guess. Huh. So it might actually be more efficient to not kill him as fast. It would also be very efficient if I would put the correct armor on before I face the melee person. Look at that. Look how quick you're killing him when you're doing the right stuff. You know, they say don't drink and drive. Don't RuneScape and tired. We got to do the rise and grind. You got to be well rested. Go to sleep on time, kids. Really important. You'll play better RuneScape. And eat your vegetables. And exercise. And drink less Mountain Dew. You gotta listen to me. I'm your elder. All right, Torag. If I go through this whole night giving you respect and you don't give me a drop, what am I doing? What am I doing? All right, he might give us a drop. He's waiting for us in the crypt. I think he's waiting to give us a drop. I'm going to go kill his brother. That shouldn't affect our relationship at all. Perfect timing. Prayer ran out right at the end. All right, Torag. I'm coming for you. We're going to have a nice little boxing match, and then you're going to hand over your chest plate. Eating that rat. Oh, hey, Bloodworm. 26 charges left. Yeah, I guess I'll kill you too. Actually, that's a terrible idea. I don't need you. Come on. There we go. And through here, we've got enough percentage. We've entered the right password. We did it all our own, all on our own. We didn't have any help from the video game. All right, Torag, 1v1 me. Three, two, one, collection log. No, not him. All right, I literally can't be upset because I'm still above the drop rate or below or however we want to talk about it. I'm ahead of the drop rate. Come on. Let's go. We're out of here. $136 is our kill count right now. $990,000. Wow. Just think about the amount of XP I've probably gotten so far. It'd be... If it were melee, it'd be 360,000, but because it's mage, it's higher. So I've probably gotten about 400k experience. Well, I will by the time it's 150 kills. Well, plus all the other stuff. So probably closer to 500k experience. Just from 150 kills. I get a lot of questions about, like, well, how do I level this up? And it's boring to do this and all that other stuff. Just set yourself a goal that you know at the end of the day will be profitable or good for your account. And then just shut up and do it. Don't get in your own head. Don't rethink it. Don't, like, if you know that it's good and you know you're going to make money doing it, then just do it and just have fun doing it. Like, I'm having fun getting the collection logs. I'm going to end up with 20 to 30 mil at the end of this. Tons of runes. Crazy magic levels. All because I just dedicated to that one thing and grinded it out. It is the best thing you can do in RuneScape. Is just find a goal and have fun. And just have fun doing it. No excuses. Just kill Guthin as many times as you can. And do it quickly like this. Easy kills. Alright, Varric. Time to 1v1. There we go. Let's leave here, get one more skeleton. Ooh, max hit on a worm? That's crazy. Is there a skeleton? There is not. Oh, there is. Nah, too late. Let's kill one more blood worm. Alright, Varric, we're tanking you, bro. We're doing it. I'm gonna get hit for like 40 and then put my prayer on like a little wimp. Collection slot unlocked. Nope. An easy 39k though. I feel like that is the most common. It's usually like 25 or 39K. See, it's good. Unless it's 2300. The stuff of nightmares. Come on, Aram, die fast. I have to kill you a few more times before the end of the night. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you did it. You keeled over in dramatic fashion. Big hits on Derek. Varak, would you mind telling your brother Torag that I want a piece of his armor? Could you let him know about that? Just one piece, you know? Oh, that was almost finished him off there. Max it. 47. Let's go. Ooh. That was a quick kill. It's crazy how fast we kill Carol, given that we're supposed to be weak to him. Like, he's not supposed to be weak to magic. Alright, Torag, you're literally teasing me now. I've already begged your brother to put in a good word. I'm hoping that you're not just stringing me along. Nothing, I'll also take your spear. That thing's kind of cool. Where'd you get that at? Did you find that one at Walmart? All right. Torag, it's time. It's time you give it to me. You're my target this evening. All right. No free runs through the rooms tonight. There goes the rest of my prayer points. Not that I was using them. That is a cool mechanic, having them taken away. All right, Torag, look. I know we've talked about this. Your brother put in a good word. I don't know how much you like that brother, though, so that might have been a bad idea. You know, you guys are all dead. What if it was his fault, you know? All right, Skellington, you're next. Little two-tapper. Let's go to the end. And let's get our collection log item. Dragon darts. Insane. Who's doing that? Not a collection log in sight. 1,300 a dart is insane. Like what? What? All right, how much was that drop? 46K. Nice. Not bad at all. We're at 9.1 mil for Barrows so far. I bet you with our log so far, we're probably going to hit 10 mil. I'm at 138, 12 left for sure. We'll hit it. So that's cool. Probably going to hit 10 mil tonight off of Barrows alone. Also, this is day 5. So if we do hit 10 mil, that's an average of 2 mil a night, which is pretty crazy. So if you're wondering how you can make some money, and we're out of here. The quick swap. And another one. Derek, you know, I've usually had good luck when you're the guy greeting me in the crypt. So maybe that's all I need. I just need the right brother to answer the door, you know? Slip him a 20, take the family armor. Ooh, good hits. I love this staff. I can't wait to get a drop of my own of this staff. That's going to be a cool collection log. That took way too long. All right, Torag, I know you haven't given me what I asked for, but I'm going to continue to call you by your legal name because that's what I promised I would do. And although I am continuously killing your entire bloodline, I am a man of my word. I said I'd put some respect on your name. But if you let me down tonight, I'm disrespecting you until the end of time. And you're a ghost, so that's going to be a while. I turned my prayer on. It immediately all disappeared. Ooh, Gotham, chill out, brother. All right, Derek, don't let me down. I need you to go threaten your brother. Threaten him. Tell him you're going to take his hammers away. Be like Thor, get all mad about it. All right, we could just get this skeleton real quick and be done in this room. Come here, Jack. No, die! All right. Skellington? Oh, hey, look, we're safe spotting. All right, we're gonna go this way. Come on. No, I don't want to attack them. I want to go through the door. Come on. What we got this time? Darroch? We're definitely gonna probably have to use some prayer because we're already half health. Oh, starting off with the max hit. This is looking great for the clog. Oh! Nope, no collection log. But a great kill. A great kill and 22k. I'm not mad about that. We're to go by Schizo's house. I should be concerned about that statement that I just made, but I'm not. I am grave robbing after all. A little schizo action probably wouldn't be scary, you know? All right, what are we at? We are at 139. I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to take a quick water break. Get hydrated for our last 10 kills. We're probably going to go a little over on this stream, but that's absolutely worth it. Aram, you're going to be our last one for the night. Not my favorite final one, but who's complaining? Not me. Especially when I get to smack Derek around. Apparently not very effectively, though. Come on. I want everyone to die in one hit. Oh, we're pretty close to a magic level. Probably won't happen tonight, but it will happen early tomorrow, and that'll be nice. What do that put us at? 79? So we're definitely getting 80 range out of this. Like, that's for sure. Oh, I was hoping I could, like, get a cheeky little save spot off there. That'd be hilarious. All right, we're out of here. To Carol's house. Hey, Carol, I just came by to get some bolt racks and to take your life. Quickly, apparently. Tag. See, like, but why can't I dig at that particular spot? It's so weird. There's like a... On Torax thing specifically, there's like a whole bunch of spots that are covered in grass that you would think you could dig on because you can on the rest of them, and you can't dig there. It is surprising. All right, let's go kill Guthin. And then get into the crypt and get Aram. Here, Guthin, 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 Guthin. I mean, it makes sense that we would kill Guthin quickly. If I'm hitting you with an air spell, what exactly is your staff going to do? You know? Boop, boop. Quick kill, let's go. Let's unlock the door. Please open up. Fine. I'll kill the crypt rat. As you can tell, these are my favorite. So it shows the 9 in like a 24 as a max hit on the bloodworms. I wonder, do they have like higher defense and that's why it's the max hit? It's weird. 78. I don't think I need to kill anything else. We will find out in a moment. Yeah, jeez. Whew. Prayer went up a second too late. Got hit for 15. Let's use the special attack. It's special. It hits a 6. All right. That's 88% and no collection log. But that's all right. It's all right. Because it's 21K. All right, that was 140 KC. Loving that. We're going to do 10 more before the stream is over tonight. But I'm going to teleport real quick. Like I said, I'm going to go get some water real quick. Got to stay hydrated. We're doing heavy activities here. Sweating all over the place. I'll be right back. I love water. All right. I'm back. I'm locked in. I'm hydrated. I may or may not have snuck in an Oreo that my roommate got for me. Don't tell anyone. We're going to quickly kill Aram for the 10th to the last time tonight. Super quick kill. That is not the droid I'm looking for. Derek! It's time! Look at Varric over here getting defiled. Aren't you supposed to be doing the defiling? Not today, Junior. My turn. Let's double check our strange lockpick. 19 charges left, so we can open 38 more doors. Oh yeah, 1 and a 0. Followed by 36. Let's go. Torag, I come to you again peacefully and respectfully. Are you our way in? You are not, but I can't immediately hit you for a max hit. And then a minimum hit. Good final one. That means Guthan is our way into the crypt. Or the tunnels, whatever we want to call it. I don't know what the official terms are. It's not a sarcophagus, I'll tell you that. All right, we're going to go that way, save our lockpick. To the left, to the left. Zach, if you were right and this is the only drop of the night, I'm going to curse your name. It's going to be all your fault. I'll blame you forever. I'll remember that one time you gave me the commentator's curse. I will forgive you not. All right, let's try to hit a bloodworm on the way in. Just kidding. Let's unlock a door. Oh, hey, man. What's up, Guthan? Guthan, you are the weakest of the brothers. That is for sure. Trying to get lined up with this bloodworm so he attacks me next. Come on. Perfect. It was all worth the hard work of ticking around. Oh, with an easy hit. Now let's walk out on this platform and let's get our second to the last drop of the night. Bolt racks don't count. They don't count. Anybody need some desert robes? They're just hanging out over here. Someone just stripped down in front of their house. Must have been in my neighborhood. No, I'm kidding. All right, 9 more. We got robbed on that one. What was the price on that one? 27K? We didn't get robbed. We didn't get robbed at all. There's something about getting a drop of 2,300 that makes you feel good about the 12,000, you know? But when that was the lowest, I was feeling pretty robbed. Oh, I didn't even use my specs. We're cooking. That was a good one. All right. Back to Darrock. Hey, buddy. Good to see you again. If you don't mind, I'm just going to shoot you with a bunch of spells until you die. And then, you know. And then just come back and do it again later. That was a bit confusing. They both spawned at the same time. Who am I going to kill? Mom, I'm scared. They're everywhere. All right, Carol. I'm gonna come smack you in your coif. Come on. Good final hit. Torag, hello. It's me. Just kidding. We'll see you in a minute. We're gonna go hang out with Guthin. Guthin the weak. And then we max hit him. That was just good timing. Nice. The kills are getting more efficient, and sometimes when, depending on the order, like going into the final thing and having extra prayer points, which I know they got robbed off of us at the last second, but it feels good getting more and more efficient with everyone. Does not feel good walking into the crypt and not having any opponents. Oh, rats. They're going to make me kill the rat. I have no choice in the matter. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Hey, Skeleton. Did you just hit me? That's it. You're dead. I'm doing it. Killing you. Bang. Gone. And then I'm coming over here and killing your cousin. Because that's what we do in these tunnels. We take out bloodlines. Alright, we're done using the lockpick in this one. We'll go to the platform. We'll smack around Torag a bit. You know, playfully, of course. We're friends with him. He's going to give us a good armor piece at the end of the night. He said so himself. I heard it. I'm thinking we open the chest, and it's Torag's hammer. That's what I'm hoping for. Nope, it's just a bunch of runes worth nada. 20k. All right, I guess the manifestation only worked once earlier. Like I got rid of my luck for the night. But hey, we still got a few more kills left. What do we got left? 8 more. 8 of them. Thanks to Schizo for letting us use their house for majority of the night. Dad left us, so we had to go to Schizo's house. Dragon darts being used at Barrows just hurts my brain. There's no way it's profitable. The 18 plus the 6 poison feels pretty good. That's nice. Boink. Derek's axe does look cool, and I want it just to have it. Oh, wait. Did I not kill him? Oh, I did. It's 0. Okay. The other one was there. I get tripped out by that so much. I wish the entity... Actually, hold on. Does Entity Hider... Can I turn off other people's enemies? Hide friends, hide chat members, hide ignores, hide local player, hide NPCs? No. Hide others' pets, hide attackers, hide projectiles, hide dead NPCs? Hide thralls. Yeah, so hide other people's enemies is not an option. We tried. I can't ever complain about RuneLight. There are so many good plugins that, like, I'd feel guilty saying anything. I'd be so afraid they might take it away from me, you know? And RuneLight is awesome. RuneLight literally makes RuneScape. They don't, Jagex does, but it makes RuneScape. Alright, the quick 3-tap. That was a quick 3-tap. Torag, my friend, my buddy, my pal. Can I borrow your hammers? Forever. I think that's a blood spell. Was somebody using blood spells in here? That means they were using ancients. The ancient spells have some lifesteal on them. And with this armor that I have, the blood bark takes it up to 35% of whatever damage you do. Which would be awesome. All right. Varrock, I'm coming for you. We'll go this way. Kill a quick blood ram. Alright. I don't want to kill another bloodworm. Oh, hey, Varrock. You were here a little sooner than I expected. The timing on that was terrible. I hit the prayer pot, and then, like, literally instantly half of it got taken away. But I think we'll kill him in time. Yeah, we will. And then it's all gone. All gone. I think we'll have to kill 2 things. That Crypt Rat might be our 4% that we need. We'll see. Just kidding. Here, I think if we go through this door, we'll spawn one. No, we're just going to spawn a... Alright, I guess we're killing a Crypt Rat. I feel bad killing these because it's like the same amount of runes it takes to kill some of the heavier stuff, but... Alright. Opening the chest. Just a whole bunch of runes. That's a good one, though. There's a lot of everything. Yeah, 48k. That's nice. We're not mad. We did get a collection log item tonight, so no matter what, we're good. We've also made quite a bit of money. We're probably going to hit 10 mil tonight in total drops over 5 days. Loving that. And what is that person using? They got the slowest weapon in the world. Oh, because they're using magic. And we're out. Derek. Ding, 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 ding. I don't think there's any other, like, we'll call this a boss. I don't think there's any other boss that I would ever want to fight in this game where I won't go from a 4 to a 5-piece swap. That just seems like if I was doing that at like Royal Titans, that just seems like it'd be the most toxic. You couldn't do that as a fast swap. But the fact that I can do it above ground makes it a lot easier. So I guess the trick to that is to constantly stay on a two-handed weapon. Or one-handed. Come on. You can do it! Apparently, he cannot. Alright, only 25k until 79 magic. I'm actually loving the sound of 80 magic. That's sounding really cool. I've never had that high of magic and then actually used it in combat. Because I think I had 86 magic on Elder, but I didn't use it for that. I had the Lunar Spellbook, and so I used it for things like that. I did a lot of alching back then. It was only one of the only real money makers. Yeah, rest of our prayer is about to be gone. Bye, prayer. It was nice knowing you. Guthin, about that spear, bro. I'm trying to get Torag to hand over his hammers. He won't. I'll take the spear if I need to, you know? Alright, let's go this way. Kill Senior Skellington. He also goes by the name of Jack. Alright, one more skeleton after this. We should be able to get him in that room or in the hallway. We're going to kill Guthin, so we're probably not going to pray. Or we'll just get gifted a skeleton right outside the door. Alright, 16 charges. We'll definitely have enough charges to get through the night and then out this lockpick. Guthin! I want for to kill you. And then I'm going to open this chest and I need you to give me a collection log. Like I'm thirsty for one. I'm starving here. I haven't had one in a minute. And I'm just not going to get one now. But I will get 30 magic experience on the way out the door. 26k. We'll take it. Free money. It's not what we're really shooting for, so when it's just free money in the bank, you can't be upset. Zach, it's looking like you might have been right, man. Only drop of the night. But the night is not over. Ooh. Good hit so far. And then, you know, they got to pay us back with like 4 zeros in a row. Make that 5. Do. Derek's swinging his axe at my kneecaps. I might mess around and use these armors a little bit before I give them away. I've never used them. So I might go find out what each one is good at. Like, what just regular thing I can go kill with it. Go kill a few things with it, and then give it away. Make that the end of our episode when we make the longer form video. Quick 40 HP. Woo! And then a near max hit. Why do we always hit Carol so hard? I don't understand, because like he should have high magic defense. He's a ranged character. I'm so confused by it. And then Torag has 2 hammers and then never hits me. Pretty quick kill so far. All the rest of my prayer points are gone. And we're out. Alright, Torag. We're going to meet in the crypts again. And this time I need you to deliver your weapon to me. Thank you. Quick skeleton kill. Let's get another quick skeleton kill. Oh, hey there, Torag. The double 4s. No. Torag, you made it too easy, man. Alright, we're going to kill this worm. That's the last of the points that we need. We're going to unlock this next door. Let's go get our loot. It's not great. It's probably actually a decent bit of coinage. 33k. Yeah, the death runes are worth quite a bit, so. Yeah, we've gotten almost 2,000 death runes, almost 4,000 chaos runes, and almost 8,000 mind runes. 30k in cash, 100 bolts. And the Carol's Coif, which is only like 80k. This actually, all things considered, I've had the lowest drop I've ever had. Only had 1 drop, and it's the lowest value drop. But look, when you have nights like I did the other night, you're bound to have nights like this. Like, no way I get 3 mil in one night. There's got to be balance in the force. You think Torag's going to deliver before the end of the night? We've been begging him all night. Wonder who these people are that show up on the screen. Like, what's their story? Down for another quick kill against the range character, which makes no sense to me. Maybe not so quick this time. Torag, my friend, my pal, my buddy. How are those hammers doing, man? Is it just me or like have my last few kills been... Oh, okay. I'm going to shut up. I'm not even going to finish that statement. I'm not even going to finish that statement. I start talking crap, I hit a max hit. No, 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 no. I almost left. There we go. I can't tell you how many times I've left Torag without killing him. I had to go back and do it again. Prayer's gone. All right, Aram. Let's do it. Let's tango. We'll get our skeleton kills out of the way really quickly. Somebody just yelled outside. I'm shivering. All right, we should be ready for Aram to maybe try to attack us in here. Okay, no. Oh. All right, prayer pot up. Protect from magic. I probably should have done my swap a minute ago. Why did I double click on that? I think I just wasted an open. Well, in that case, I don't need to kill her. Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. That one's sad. I think I messed up on that one, but it's okay. What was the amount? $12K. Yeah, I earned that one. I messed that one up. Does that still count as a kill count? 146. All right, 4 left. Messed that one up. I think that's the second one ever that I've messed up and didn't, you know. Yeah, did I double click? I had to have double clicked. That's only the second one I've ever done that on, so I'm not mad. Get out of here, evil Bob. You're evil. I know I'm the one grave robbing, but like it's literally in your name. All right, Aram will be our last one again. Ooh. Good kill. Get me out of there before I get the prayer drain. This is looking like a good run so far. Looking like a fantastic run so far. I don't think I lost prayer on those first 2 at all. Oh my goodness. I've used 5 prayer points. Ooh. was saying earlier that it felt like I was getting kind of lower hits. That was making up for it right there. All right. Torag, buddy old pal. I bring you good fortune. I'm going crazy. Well, kind of, a little bit. This is I don't think I've lost prayer one time to that mechanic where the face shows up on the screen. Good hits. Max hit. No. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. I was trying to get out of there before the prayer. I'm still going in at the Arams fight with 15. I'm going to lose that before I get to him, but yeah, we'll be all right. Boop, boop, boop. Man, put the prayer on one hit too late. He got me. No, I just need to stop using this vertical mouse. It's not very accurate. When I play bosses where it really matters, I literally switch to a different, like an actual gaming mouse. Because it's bad. Alright, I think that's everything we needed. We're going to rush to the end. We're fighting Aram. So we're going to swap. Can I go through the door, please? Thank you. Oh my goodness. All right, we're cooking with the bow, with the blowpipe. Oh wow! All right, nothing. 35K, not bad. 3 more for the night. We're gonna make it to 150. Let's get regenerated, rejuvenated. We're gonna go beg Torag 3 more times. We've been trying to borrow his hammers all night long. He just won't give them to us. Hitting ones with the special. They're good hills. They're mounds. Like the Great Cairn Mound. It's like the Serpent Mound in Louisiana, but just not serpenty. I swear this part of the map is inspired by Louisiana. It's just a swamp. Let's get out of here. Varric died pretty quick. Oh, Carol! It's time to die way too quickly, like concerningly quickly to a magic attack. Torag, I've come to sweet talk you again. Need I bring you roses? Alex, we've been trying to sweet talk Torag all night, hoping that he would let us have his hammers. It hasn't worked yet. I don't think sweet talk is going to work. I think we need to be quite rude. Near max hit. No, man, that the aliens built the pyramids. I didn't build these hills. Absolute fact. Aliens built the pyramids. You'll never change my mind. Oh no, we're out of prayer. Help us. Oh, Derek. I'm coming to dig my way into your sarcophagus. No enemies in the first room. A nearly dead enemy in the second room. Very good, very good. Quick kills. Are we going to get to you? Let's go. Worked out perfectly. Perfectly. No, I don't want to kill him. Go inside the thing. Thank you. Alright, let's see how hard Darok actually hits. Oh yeah, that's the best move. Oh my goodness. Your middle school called. They want their jokes back. Alright, we gotta put the melee prayer on because I'm about to die. And we don't get a collection log! I'm literally talking to Chad about not Alt F4ing while in the middle of a fight with the character that hits the hardest, and I'm not praying. I'm so good at being a streamer. Alright, 2 more kills for the night. We have 2 more chances at a collection log. 2 more. We've only gotten 1 tonight. Zach said it was going to be our final one of the night, and I need to prove him wrong. He said it would be the one and only. I can't let him be right. I have noticed that when Arim is our way into the crypt, I swear we do worse. I swear it's true. Can't be placebo. Can't be. Alright, the good thing is we are definitely going to get a defense level tomorrow and a magic level. Plus probably a smithing level. Because I'll probably do a little bit of that in the morning. You can bet on stream outcomes. I don't recommend it. And I don't know who's putting the wagers up. So, no, don't attack him. Open the sarcophagus. We want our own enemies. Look at all these Verax. I looked. Entity Hider does not turn off other people's instances of the people. So we just got a whole bunch of ghosts just hitting nothing. Makes sense, right? He hit me for 15 through prayer. Stop it. All right, well, what's the bet? Zach, are you betting that I won't get another collection log, and Alex is betting that I am? right, one more hit. Let's get out of here. Just kidding. We're going to hit a 4. Third most powerful magic weapon in the game. We're hitting 4s. I actually don't know if that's true with the third most powerful. I'm positive there's something in the game I don't know about. It's no Eye of Ayak, I'll tell you that. Already this random stranger. I know that's not true. Because that phrase I say, that charity breeds poverty, I got that from you. Alright, we're going to go face Guthin with no prayer, because we don't need it. He is the weakest of the brothers. He actually just has really high defense, but we hit right through that because we're using magic. Works out for us. Exhibit A. Cash poor, but house rich. Alright. Super quick kill on Guthin. Let's go kill Aram. We're going to kill Aram, and we're going to get Torag's hammers. And we're going to prove everybody wrong. We're going to prove the haters wrong. No! No, bloodworm! Stop being a worm and going for my blood. Oh, come on. Alright, now Skeleton, your turn. That was a wee bit of lag if I've ever seen it. Alright, 50-50 chance for another drop tonight. 50-50 chance. We're rushing through. Hope Aram doesn't decide to wreck us right on the other side of this. Alright. Woo! 31 off the 2 specs. Loving that. I immediately lose half the prayer points I just got from my my potion, but it's fine. Come on. Do the thing where you just, you know, do that. All right, 50-50. What that does is that leaves us with a 100% chance of getting it on the final one. That's all that means. 100% chance. I have no doubt. I have all faith. The last and final run of the night. Let's make sure this is before I start talking crap. Yep, 149. It's going to be 150. Oh, Aram! I've come to beat your door down and take your soul. Hitting the 00 on the spec just makes my brain hurt. That's not how specs work. How do I hit lower when I use the spec energy? I need to be careful. I'm trying to knock my microphone over. Good hits on Derek. You can't divide by 0. Yes, you can. It's just not going to work that well. It's like saying you can't jump off of a building. You can. Just don't. Yeah, hit me for 2. I'll hit you for 46. Hit me for 2 3 times. Who's calling me during my stream? Oh, it's my sister. That is acceptable. She's going to have to wait, though. We have to finish. We cannot give up. Okay. Carol's not the guy. Torag, we're going to have to mow you down this time. Mowing. $11 charges left. Man, we're crushing it on the charges on the lockpick. I have tried to be efficient with that tonight, so seems like it worked out. Going into the Guthin fight with 34 prayer. I feel like we've been hitting really low, but we kept a lot of our prayer, so apparently I'm wrong. Maybe not. All right, the last and final crypt run of the evening. We're going to get the all-elusive second drop of the night so we can prove Zach wrong. We're going to immediately be met in the crypt with no monsters that are useful to us. I just don't want to kill the rat, you know? Did I just get hit by the other blood burn? Oh. Nice. Let's get out of here. There's a ton of skeletons in here. We'll just... Oh, Carol's trying to ruin my night. By surprise attacking me. No way I used the prayer pod and immediately lose all of it. That was crazy. Alright, Carol. Chill out, bro. That's what I thought. Bring one of your homies over here. I gotta kill them. Alright, we need to kill one more skeleton. Skeletons. The max hit. This is feeling good, guys. I'm feeling like the collection log is about to just bless itself right into our laps. Who's ready? You guys ready with the odds? Is this Fortnite? No, this is not Fortnite. This is better than Fortnite. This is Woundscape. All right, 86%. Let's go! Zach, you're wrong. I'm right. We got it on the last one of the night. I told you it was a 50-50 chance. Let's go. What's the value on that? Hold on, let's get into Schizo's house real quick. 647K. Let's go. L's in the chat for Zach. W's in the chat for Dan. Look at that. We only need Carol's crossbow. Let's go. 12 of 25 pieces. Really, we're halfway because it's 12 of 24 pieces. Spread the love. I actually am going to spread the love, Alex. I'm glad you said that because at the end of all of this, I'm giving all of this away. All of the first pieces of all of these. I'm going to sell the second, the duplicates, but all the first pieces, I'm going to give all 6 sets away. It's going to be awesome. All right, 150 kills, 12 pieces. This is crazy. I'm loving this. At this rate, we are very much... We're right on pace, but we haven't really gotten many duplicates. So, and we're bound to get some more. So I'm feeling like at this rate, if we keep going, 450 kills is probably going to be it. So this is crazy. I'm loving this. Cannot believe we got it on the last one. Let's go to the Grand Exchange. We'll put all this stuff away. Man, 10,000 mind runes in a day. That's pretty cool. All right, well, look, we were begging to Torag the whole night, but it was Carol who delivered. I think because I was focusing so much on Torag, I didn't make so much fun of Carol, you know? And then he blessed me. Entity hider, we'll turn that back off. All right, let's drop all this in the bank. Look at that. Carol's coif. Where's the Carol's top? Let's do this. So those are all 3 Carols. Aram's is going to be that one and that one. There's Verax, Guthins, Verax, Flail. Let's get these in order. Verax, Broussard. Darax, this needs to go there. Guthins, Darax, Body. All right, I'll organize these a little better later, but that's the bee's knees right there. All right, well, that brings us to a close for the evening. I'm glad I stayed on and did 150 kills. We've got, let's actually see real quick before I hop off. I do want to see what we've made so far in just armor pieces. Ready for it? 5.6 mil. Love that. Loot Tracker has us at 10 mil exactly. I said we'd get 10 mil by the end of the day. It's like I can see the future. It's like I can see it. Awesome. Well, thank you everybody for watching. I know we've not a ton of people on tonight, but you know, that's to be expected. We're still early on. But thank you guys. Appreciate you watching. And again, we are going to give away all of these, so go ahead and subscribe. If you're subscribed, I'll go ahead and send out some stuff there at the end so that you can know where to meet me and where to pick up your armor sets if you win. And then if not, like I said, I'm streaming every day, 4 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time until we green log this entire collection. It's looking pretty good so far, but we've had some dry nights so far, and this could take a while. So, yeah, again, thank you, and y'all have a wonderful night, and we'll see you tomorrow, 4 to 7 p.m.